Hey Virgo, we're here for your monthly tarot love reading for June 2025. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and of course for any of you lovely cross watchers who are dealing with a Virgo romantically. Now I do like to remind you, Virgo, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, and you're always welcome to take what works and leave the rest. And just a quick reminder that if you would like to get a personal reading, I do offer those through Etsy, and the link is in the description box below the video. So we're going to jump right into it today, Virgo, and we're going to see what could be coming towards you in love this month. So let's see what messages we have for my lovely Virgo. Look at what came jumping out for you. So this card strongly wanted to come out of the deck today, Virgo. We have got the King of Wands. So let's say some of you could be dealing with a fire sign romantically this month. Whoever you're dealing with, though, I'm going to say there's a lot of passion and chemistry here. There's somebody who's very attracted to you. There's somebody who feels that spark. They're feeling the vibe with you, Virgo. And they're probably feeling very confident, like they're pursuing you. They're interested in you if this is somebody new. If you're in a relationship, I feel like there's a sense of confidence where your person feels confident in the connection between the two of you. So that's a really positive first card that wanted to jump out for you. Let's see what else could be coming toward Virgo for this month, please. And then we've got the Nine of Swords. Interesting. So that's like a very different energy than the first card. The Nine of Swords is somebody getting up in their head, overthinking, feeling anxious, having sleepless nights, replaying something over and over and over in their head. So I'm kind of curious as to where this is coming from. Let's get one more card for what could be coming toward Virgo this month, please. And then we've got the Six of Cups. Things are getting juicy over here for the month of June. Okay, Virgo, so let's talk about it. Six of Cups tends to be an energy that shows up when there's a connection to the past, okay? This could indicate that a past person could be making a reappearance this month. It's possible, okay? So maybe this is somebody who feels the passion, feels the chemistry. They've never forgot about you. They've had a lot of sleepless nights, you know? This is the energy of somebody where maybe the two of you broke up, but they can't stop thinking about you, right? You're still very much on their mind. And with the Nine of Swords, they're probably having a tremendous amount of regret about what happened between the two of you. There's a lot of energy that I'm getting here with the Nine of Swords of them replaying what happened and wishing that they could go back and do things differently, okay? So this could definitely indicate the possibility of a past person coming back into your life and maybe seeing if there's an opportunity to rekindle things. Now, the other way that we could look at this is the history between you and your person, right? So maybe some of you are already involved with somebody. So maybe it's not a past person who's coming back, but maybe there's some sort of past issue that has not been resolved within your connection, and something is bringing up that past issue this month, right? And so it's kind of interesting, Virgo, because maybe there's something from the past that resurfaces, or maybe there's an issue between you and your person where you thought that you had dealt with the issue, but it's not fully dealt with. Or maybe you even find out something that happened in the past, and then this month you kind of have to deal with the after effects of it. So there is something, I think, tricky here related to a past energy. So just take that if and how it connects. Like I said, could be a past person coming back, could be a past issue that is going to need to be addressed within your current relationship. But I do think that your person has a lot of love for you with that King of Wands. They're very attracted to you, but they're definitely anxious about whatever this past issue is. So here's what we're going to do, Virgo. Let's look at this person, okay? And let's look at you. So we're going to look at their overall energy this month, what they could be feeling and what actions they could be taking. I'm going to look at the same thing for you, and then we're going to look at the outcome. So let's just kind of see what's going on here. Tell me about this person who is here for Virgo this month, please. All right. First card coming out is the Hanged Man. It kind of feels like your person's energy is a little bit paused right now because they're trying to look at things from a different perspective, okay? So if this is a past person, it kind of feels like they're looking at the situation with you and thinking, can I approach this differently? Could I reach out to Virgo? Is there a way that I could do that? What would it look like? So I think that they're taking a bit of a pause here and they're evaluating their options. Now, I also feel, like I said, if you're currently with this person and this is some sort of past issue, it's almost like your person is trying to look at the situation from different angles and perspectives to give them some sort of different insight. Tell me more about this person's energy for this month, please. And then we've got the Queen of Swords. I mean, that feels positive to me, Virgo. The Queen of Swords is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It is a card of communication. So what this tells me is that this person, again, whether it's someone who you're currently involved with or a past person returning, it kind of feels like they've taken time to reflect. They're seeing things differently between the two of you, and they're going to be coming towards you to initiate a conversation about the insight that they've had. So let's talk a little bit about the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is somebody who's direct. Queen of Swords is somebody who says it like it is. And I always say to folks, especially when I'm doing like private readings, it's not always easy what the Queen of Swords has to say. Like sometimes it can be a bit of that energy of the hard truth. But the good thing is that it looks like communication is picking up, right? Because even if the communication is not easy, at least conversations are starting to happen. So I definitely feel like your person has had some sort of insight with the Hanged Man. After they slowed down, they looked at things from a different angle, and now they're going to be connecting with you to have a conversation. Tell me more, please, about this person's energy this month. And then we've got the Fool. They want a fresh start. They want a new beginning, right? So if this is a past person, it's kind of like they're coming back, Virgo, and they're like, take a leap of faith, give me another chance. Let's see if we can make it work. And so very strong energy of them wanting a new beginning. And yeah, and this counts too, if you're currently with this person, because they could be saying, can we have a fresh start? Can we leave the past in the past? Can we leave those past issues behind us? Can we finally find a way to get closure so that we can move past this issue? Because again, for those of you currently involved with somebody, I just feel like something from the past has been weighing on the relationship. And it feels strongly to me like your person is really wanting to address that this month. Again, we saw that Nine of Swords, right? So if they've been feeling really anxious and having a lot of sleepless nights and a lot of anxiety, it makes sense to me that they're wanting to come in and they're wanting to address the issues between the two of you this month. So let's see what they could be feeling, please. The Hermit, which is Virgo energy. So you could be dealing with another Virgo romantically. They've definitely been doing a lot of soul searching and a lot of thinking. So I think what you can expect here, Virgo, is that this person could be reaching out and there's a thoughtfulness here. And what I mean by that is that they've really done some thinking about the situation. They're not just reaching out and not knowing what they want. They've actually thought things through, and I think it's given them, I keep getting the word insight, like insight and wisdom. And this has allowed them to see things clearly, and that's why they want to talk to you. Tell me more about what they could be feeling this month, please. The Eight of Cups. Okay, what came to mind like so fast when I pulled that card is I regret walking away. Okay, so part of the energy here, if this is a past person, I think they're having regrets over making the decision to walk away. But I also feel like the Eight of Cups is an energy of figuring out what we really want. So if this is a current person that you're involved with, it could be that they've been really thinking about what's important to them and they've realized that what's important to them is you, right? Because sometimes the Eight of Cups indicates that we've been chasing the wrong things and we've been going after things that don't make us happy. And maybe there's been a little bit of a disconnect with your person. Maybe they haven't fully been committing, or maybe they haven't fully known what they want. And the Eight of Cups is suggesting that they're starting to become more clear about what it is that's actually going to make them happy. Tell me more about what this person could be feeling this month, please. And then the Seven of Cups, yeah. I don't think that they're confident in terms of how you're going to respond. We do get this energy, Virgo, when there's a bit of anxiety and confusion within a relationship. It's like your person wants to talk, but they might not know how you're going to respond. That's what the Seven of Cups is. So it tells me that your person is wanting to initiate a conversation. They are wanting to talk to you, Virgo, but they're like, I don't know how Virgo's going to respond. I'm not sure what the outcome is. Especially if this is a past person, they might come towards you and just communicate clearly and put it all out on the line. And they're like, we're just going to have to see what happens. I don't know what Virgo's going to say or do. And same thing, if it's a current person, it's like, I do think they want to bring up an issue. And maybe there's even part of them with that Hanged Man where they've been holding back from bringing up the issue. Like I could see that a little bit, Virgo. Maybe this is something that your person has wanted to talk about, but they're like, should I? Am I going to rock the boat? Is it going to make things worse? Like, should I take this step? Should I start this conversation? But the thing is, whatever needs to be discussed, it's like really been weighing on your person's mind. So I think this month, Virgo, they're reaching the point where they're like, even if it's a hard conversation, we have to have this conversation. Like it has to happen in order for the two of us to move forward. I don't think they know with the Seven of Cups how you're going to respond to that, but they're to the point where they're like, we got to address this, we got to talk about it, right? Because they can't keep living in this state of anxiety wondering what's going to happen. So let's see what actions they could be taking this month, please. Let's look at that, Virgo. Four of Pentacles. I mean, they don't want to let you go, okay? We know that. So if you're with this person, this is like they're not having a conversation because they want to break up. They're having a conversation because they want to be together and be stronger, okay? And if it's a past person, it's pretty obvious they've never really let you go, right? They're holding out hope that you could be together again. Tell me more about what actions they could be taking. The Four of Cups, okay? So here's the thing. Four of Cups is a card of a missed opportunity. I think your person realizes, for whatever reason, there's something in the energy for June where they're like, this is when we've got to address it. This is when I've got to make my move. This is when I've got to bring it up. It's kind of like they feel if they don't address it now, they're going to miss the opportunity to do that. And so that's why they're going to be tackling this issue this month. Tell me more about what actions they could be taking. And then the Two of Wands, yeah. So basically they just want to talk about what comes next, right? So after you guys have this honest conversation and get everything out on the table, this is where you talk about, like, what are the implications for the relationship? How are we moving forward? What are the next steps? What does that look like? If this is a past person coming back, Virgo, these could be conversations about, do we give it another chance? Do we not? What do we do with this, right? And if you're in a relationship, maybe this is about planning for your next steps now that you've addressed this past issue. It's like, where do we go from here? So I see the energy of a lot of big conversations happening between you and this person this month, Virgo, and it's going to have big implications for the next steps that the two of you take together. So let's look at you. Tell me about Virgo's energy this month, please. Okay, the Lovers. So the first card showing up for you definitely indicates that you have love for this person. Okay, so the feelings are there. Tell me more about Virgo's energy for this month, please. And then Ace of Pentacles, nice. I mean, your person had the Fool in their overall energy and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So it does feel like there's an opportunity for a new beginning and you want that as well. Like I feel both you and this person are definitely open to a fresh start. Tell me more about Virgo's energy for this month, please. And then the Page of Swords, good. I mean, it definitely looks like you're open to talking to them and having a conversation. So what I see is your person's probably going to reach out to you with that Queen of Swords, and I think that you're very open to hearing them out. The Page of Swords tends to be a pretty curious energy, so it feels like you're definitely curious, like, what do they want to talk about? What do they have to say? If it's a past person, you're like, that's interesting. I wonder what they've got to say. So I think you're definitely open to it. You're definitely open to having the conversation. I feel it's more likely that your person is going to be the one who initiates the conversation. Because they have the Queen of Swords. Like with the Page of Swords, it might be you who initiates the conversation, Virgo, but your energy was maybe a little bit more tentative with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is more somebody who reaches out and maybe tests the waters a little bit instead of jumping in head first, whereas the Queen of Swords is very direct. So it's like, I think it's more likely they reach out to you, but it is possible you also reach out to them, but more in a way that's like testing the waters to see if they're open to a conversation. Let's see what Virgo could be feeling this month, please. Seven of Wands, okay. Bit of a defensive energy here. Also an energy of speaking your truth and standing your ground. So I will say, like, if you're having a conversation with this person this month, don't be surprised if there is some tension there. Don't be surprised if one or both of you are feeling defensive at one point or another in the conversation, okay? I think it's going to be important for you, Virgo, to speak your truth. So if there is something that you need to say about the situation, say it, have that conversation. Don't hold back. You know, this is going to sound so obvious, obviously, but like the whole point of having a conversation is to get things out in the open. So if the two of you are going to be having a big discussion this month, like, be truthful, right? Use this as the platform and the opportunity to finally address whatever this past issue or situation is, right? What else could Virgo be feeling this month, please? The Knight of Cups. Definitely getting energy of love and romance towards this person, okay? So I definitely think you have feelings for them. You're definitely, like, if you're with them, I don't think you want to lose them. Same thing for your person. But if it is a past person coming back, I definitely think the love is still there. Maybe you've kind of been hoping they would come back. Tell me more about what Virgo could be feeling this month. And then the Seven of Pentacles, nice. I mean, I like the Seven of Pentacles. It's a slower moving energy, but it's a very intentional energy. So I feel like with this situation, it's like, have the important conversations this month, really hear each other out. Don't feel the need to rush things. Don't feel the need to necessarily make a quick decision. Like, really actively listen, hear each other, listen, understand, listen with the intention of understanding each other. And as you gather more information and you understand each other's perspectives, then you can be intentional about deciding what you want to do. But the Seven of Pentacles says you don't have to rush things. Take your time, right? So what actions could Virgo be taking this month, please? Three of Cups. You could be getting advice from friends and family. So I always feel like the Three of Cups is like, lean on the people who love you. Maybe there's a lot going on with you and this person. Like I said, you could be having important conversations. So maybe you need to kind of like debrief with a friend. So, lean on the people who love you if you need to. Tell me more about what actions Virgo could be taking. Six of Pentacles. I like that. Six of Pentacles is a very balanced energy. So it's like you're trying to take steps to bring things into balance between the two of you. And this is a card of reciprocity. So hopefully you feel like both of you are in it. Like both of you are trying to fix things. Both of you are trying to work on things. What other actions could Virgo be taking this month, please? And then Queen of Cups, which is lovely, okay? So Queen of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's very loving, right? And so here's the thing. I think you really have a lot of love for this person, and this is showing up in your person's actions. So it kind of feels to me like you're going to be opening up to them emotionally, Virgo, right? And so what I see here is a situation where the big overall theme, like the general theme, is that something from the past seems to be coming up or coming back this month. Whether it's a person, whether it's a past issue, you apply it if and how it connects for your unique circumstances. But I do feel that both of you are committed to each other. So even if it's a past person, I still see a lot of love there, Virgo. Like, I don't think the feelings have fizzled out between the two of you. And that's creating a sense where you're both open to talking. You're both open to hearing each other out because the love is still there. And I also really love the Queen of Cups because it's a very emotionally mature energy, Virgo. So it tells me that you're approaching this situation with a very open heart and with a very emotionally mature, heart space. I was going to say head space, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. An emotionally mature heart space, right? So moment of truth here. Let's see what the potential outcome is. What is the potential outcome in this situation? Guess. Before I show you the card, Virgo, take a guess. What card did I pull? Tap into your intuition, okay? Tap into your Virgo intuition. Put your comment down in the comment section. What card do you think I pulled for the outcome here, okay? I'm going to give you a couple more seconds. Put your guess in the comments. You ready? Okay. 10 of Cups, you guys. Take a look at that. So what is the 10 of Cups? It is the happily ever after card. It's a card of building a beautiful life together. It tends to be a card that indicates deep emotional fulfillment, okay? So everything here is suggesting that there is the potential for happily ever after. That's like literally what this means, right? So even though maybe there's a bit of a sticky energy this month, maybe there's some sort of past situation coming up, people are feeling stressed with the Nine of Swords, there's anxiety, there's uncertainty here, there's conversations that need to happen. But it looks like as the month progresses, if things go well with those conversations and both of you are open to hearing each other out, the outcome here has beautiful potential for things to work out between the two of you. This could definitely be one of those situations where you do rekindle from somebody in the past and it works out really well. Like, that is definitely possible here, Virgo. And like I said, if you're already with somebody, I'm getting like, there was the elephant in the room. You know how this happens sometimes in relationships where there's just something that's always kind of lurking there, like an unaddressed issue. I feel like that's a little bit of the vibe for you and this person, but I feel like June is kind of giving you guys the opportunity to confront that head on so that you can clear it out. And then if you clear it out, it's no longer weighing on your relationship and you can let it go and you can move forward. So overall, this is just saying there's definitely the potential here for a very positive outcome, okay? So that's what I see for you for this month, Virgo. If you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated, do me a solid and give me a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Your support definitely means a lot to me and really helps my channel. And as I said earlier, I do have an Etsy shop. So if you're interested in getting a personal reading, you can do so through Etsy. You can learn more. The link is in the description box below the video. And of course, I am wishing you the most amazing month ever. And we'll be talking again very, very soon. Bye, guys.